Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Just with Aya and Sheyi. I'm Sheyi and this is Aya. Basically, this YouTube channel is just like you chatting with your sister online. We're gonna be talking, we're gonna be gisting, and we're gonna mostly talk about marriage, single life, um, what you expect in life, our own experience about life. We talk, we gist, and we go around things we know about life, things we think people should know about life, and just basically life, a women's life.
Yes, so that is it. So on this channel, we'll be chatting and talking with Shay and Ayo.
Yes.
So like you, if you have any contribution, and if by chance you've seen any content online
Mm-hmm.
about marriage,
Mm-hmm.
about family, raising kids, about womanhood, and any other life related issues that most of us that we.
Today we are going to talk about like 3 or 4 mistakes that singles make before getting married or while in the process of getting married or looking for a spouse to get married. So go like that. I think number one mistake is that thinking that every man is the same. There is one thing I know about this marriage of the stuff is that even me as a person, I am not left out. There is one thing that our parent normally tells us is that, or we normally tell ourselves, but me, basically, it's my mom that told me that you should have the kind of thing you want for yourself, the kind of man you can dream, you can kind of practicalize the kind of person you want, the kind of life you want. But sometimes we make that thing non realistic. We make those dreams like you're looking for this. I don't understand what you're looking for exactly. I don't get your point because it is not possible. Even you as a person, you have a lot of flaws that if they start naming it out for you, you will not believe you have it. So we're now looking for someone that is perfect. It is not possible. And number two, in my own aspect, is that don't judge people's other relationship with yours. Don't think because this person says she has a perfect relationship, I have to have a perfect relationship. It doesn't work like that. We all have our limit to things we can endure, things we can take, things we can absorb. There are a lot of people that comes out and tell you, "Oh, I have the best marriage, I have the best relationship." And my dear, when you go inside with them, when you go deeper into that relationship, you get to know that they are just lying. They don't even have a clue of what is called perfect. They don't even have what
Yeah.
it takes
Yeah.
to be called.
So I, as a person, I would want to say that this topic is not something we can just talk
Mm,
in a brief
mhm,
time,
mhm,
because it keeps on expanding. Even we that we are already married,
mhm.
we found it like these points are just endless, and every day we keep on learning and seeing that a lot of things that we were supposed to have been told
Mm,
before we got married,
yeah,
or we were supposed to have figured out
yeah. Before
before
we
we
go
got
married.
married,
Mm,
we did not figure it out. And I can still say that there are still a lot of things that we thought we had figured out even at this stage,
mhm.
but I tell you that we have not even figured out half of it. So, like what she has said, I totally agree with what she has said, and it keeps on getting, rampant every now and then, and we, or let me say, singles keep on making these mistakes. So, my own point to buttress what she has said is that what you cannot change in a man
Mm,
before you got married,
mm,
please don't stress yourself thinking that you will change it,
mm.
because, my dear, you cannot change a man. You
Thank you.
cannot change a man.
Mm,
Some attributes you see in a man, or
mm,
let me say in your spouse or in your partner to be,
mm.
you are now thinking, okay, when we get, in the
Married.
middle of the marriage, we
We
will
change
try
them.
and figure
Yeah.
it out. No, don't make that mistake. You cannot figure anything out.
Mm-hmm.
The way you have been figuring it out before you say I do
Okay.
is the way.
Like Ayo was saying about the not being able to change someone aspect. Seriously, I always have this same argument. I have had this argument a lot of times, even in church and marriage seminars in so many places. People will say, you can change someone while you pray, while you do this. It's good to pray.
Yeah.
We're still going to that. We're still coming to that. It is good to pray. But there's some things I used to see that I think we should know is that whatever you cannot take now that you're dating, please don't try to manage it. That red flags you're seeing now, it will only get worse. If the person cannot change now, and it's even hard to change someone,
Yeah.
the person has to have the determination, I want to change myself. And it's not really that he's even changing for you, he's just changing because maybe he loves you at that moment or something.
Yes.
There's a possibility, a very big probability that he would do that thing as you were saying.
Yes.
It's not easy for you to change someone. See, there are some, when you go to marriage seminars or you go to singles classes or something, there are things you guys will argue about that even you know yourself that these things are not right. There's a guy who stood up one day in in a marriage seminar and said, what if he wants to get married? He like I don't want to be tribalistic, so let's just leave the tribe aside. He just said, okay, I don't want, when I get married, I cannot tell my wife my financial things, I cannot tell my wife this, I cannot tell my wife that, about monitor aspect. So the person that was coordinating this, yeah, you're right, you cannot tell your wife. But to me, not because I'm a lady or something, I think it's good to be open to your wife. You see, there are some things men don't understand about women is that when you tell your wife your financial state, let's assume you have 1,000 naira and you tell your wife, I have this amount of money. She would know how to help you, how to surround everything over that money.
Around that particular
she will not
amount.
move out of that amount. Yes. She will not make you try to go above your means. Yes. But since you're lying, there are men that I know personally that lies to their wife. Then when they get to know, it brings problem in the marriage. When you're lying to your wife, you're lying to your spouse, you're lying to someone you're dating, that I have this, I have that, and you don't have it. Why are you lying to someone you called your better half? Someone you call the other person to you, It doesn't make any sense. You have to be truthful. And those things are still some characters you cannot change. Because to him, he believes what he's trying to do is right to him. So now tell me, as a lady, you want to change such a man, that you want him to start saying, this is the amount I have, this is what I have. My dear, even if he tells you now, later on in the marriage, he will start lying again.
Yes.
Because that is his own inbuilt memory. That is what he thinks.
Yeah, so as Shay was mentioning before, like, you have to be transparent. And on the topic we were discussing that some mistakes singles made, and which I would even say we married people, we are still making.
Exactly. Most of us made it.
Yes. If a guy is not transparent with you from the dating stage, my dear, just know that if you're okay with it, fine. Yeah. That is, if that is his own flaw, or maybe his own upbringing or his own vision of life is not directing towards being transparent with the wife. But at the same time, I assure you that you're going to have problem with it.
And you two have to be transparent.
You have to be, yeah. It has to be two sides. Exactly. You have to be transparent, and it has to be transparent. That is why what you cannot take, I will still keep on mentioning it. What you cannot take while you were
along
dating,
the line,
along the line you are seeing each other. If it's not transparent while you were dating, please, it's not going to be transparent when you are into the marriage. Okay, if he's not respecting you or taking you serious while you were dating, it's not going to change. So you see all these changes, it happens willingly, even as a woman. So this is not directly to men alone, okay? Yeah. Because sometimes when we hear topic on videos, we think maybe it is totally directed to men. Yeah. No, it is not totally directed to in the dispensation we are now, in this age we are now, in this generation that we have our own side of fault as well. Exactly. So it's more or less like as it is with the men, it is same as the women as well. Exactly. Some women are not transparent. So when you see this topic or this video, don't think, oh, they have come again attacking the men. No, this is not only about the men, but but it's usually have those views because when we women talk, we tend to talk from our own idea.
Yeah, our own
It's not that we
yeah.
are directing it towards the men.
Yeah.
Do you get? So this is not basically like we are attacking the men or anything. No, we are talking about general marriage in general. So marriage in general has to do with man and woman.
Yeah.
So as we were saying, what you cannot change while you were dating, and he's not showing any sign that he wants to change, like he needs your help. There's another aspect that he needs your help to change. There's another aspect that you are the one trying to change him. So that's like, it's a two different thing. Some things are done intentionally and some things are done like with force. When you force, it's not going to work. If the person did not intentionally want to change by themselves. So that also leads us to transparency that she also mentioned. If he's not willing to transparent with you from the dating stage, you are not seeing any sign like, oh, he wants to be transparent. Maybe one or two events keep blocking it. That is understandable. But when it's coming to the issue like you talk every time, while you were dating, don't forget this about single. You talk every time, and he's not even bringing those topics. So, my dear, it's going to happen in marriage as well. You will be sleeping together, being together, talking together, chatting together, and you will still. You have to know what you can take and what you cannot take, and this is happening every time. And it's still happening in marriages that are even 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 1 year. Okay.
And this Nigerian mentality of you have to manage. You have to go with the flow. So that is why it is better for you to take the battles you can manage. You can manage, sorry. Things that you can manage in the marriage. Don't give yourself big battles. Like some people, they will say, I married her out of pity. Don't marry out of pity. This is one of the things I would tell you critically. Don't marry out of pity, because it is one of the things you would regret. You have to love the person, but love is just a minor issue. The person has to be understanding, and please marry someone that is kind. You see, kindness goes a long way in this marriage. That sometimes this love will fail you. It will look as if you guys just don't want to see yourself at that moment. But when the person is kind, the person is nice. See, kindness is not because of he's buying you rice, he's buying you this. No, that is not kindness. Gifts are not kindness. You will know when someone is kind to you, when someone has you at heart. There are some people that would say, because I took his money, because he sponsored me to school, that is why I married him. Why did you let him sponsor you to school when you've not studied him? Is he your father? He's not your father. Don't do things that will put you in a position you don't have any way out. You don't have any other options than to just go with the flow. Because even if people don't judge you, you judge yourself, because you did something wrong. You took his money, you took his time, you lied to him. So that is why what you cannot finish, don't start it. It's the same thing with what you cannot change, what you cannot take. Don't let it come to you. Don't give someone false hopes that I would marry you. When you know this person has these characters you hate, don't do things out of pity. You understand? And like I said again, I emphasize on not marrying someone that is kind. When there is kindness in your marriage, it will help you in a long way. It is seriously going to help you, because if you have someone that is kind, when that love looks like it's fading away, it fails you guys, that kindness will come true. It will come true for you. See, sometimes, let me use myself as an example here. Sometimes when I fight with my husband, when we're fighting, we're not talking, we're not doing this, and he knows maybe I need, like, let's say I need a subscription on my phone, I need some things on my phone. We're not talking. We are so angry with each other. We're not even talking for like a day. He would make sure when he goes out, he would subscribe. He would do those things I need for me without talking to me, because he knows I need them. Yes. And that is what we call kindness. Someone that has you at heart. You're not fighting to kill yourself. You're not fighting to die. Yes. You're just fighting because it happens. You're human. Yes. You always have disagreements. You always have things that you don't agree with. Yeah. But that doesn't mean because you don't agree with one another, the marriage has to end.
Yeah.
So, but if there is no kindness, you will see little things break marriages. Little things that when you get to know, you say, you guys can overlook this.
Yes.
You can take this as if it's nothing. Why does this now bring problem in your marriage? It's because both of them does not have kindness for one another, or they have ego.
Yeah.
See, it's good for your man to apologize to you, but when you're wrong at times, apologize as well. It's not going to take anything out of your life. Yeah, it is not going to take anything out of your life. It's not going to kill you to tell your man, I'm sorry. There are many of ways to tell a man I'm sorry, even without saying I'm sorry with your mouth. So we'll come
Yeah.
back to that later. That will be in another video. But learn to say I'm sorry. Learn to know how to curse your man, how to make him understand you. Well, we're diverting to another topic from here, but that will be in another video. Please, I know we will do a lot of mistakes in this video. Please try to watch. So, like we said, we know we're gonna make a lot of mistakes in this video. So just please, I want you to correct us in the comment, correct us with love. Tell us where you think we are wrong, because nobody's perfect. We don't even know others. We're just staying with you. We're telling you what we know, what we've seen, what we think we should
Yeah.
all know
Talking
about
from
this man. Yeah, talking
experience.
from experience and just talking generally about life. So please, whatever you think you know about it as well, just tell us in the comment section and we would reply you, would answer you as well. And please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.
Yes. So, and don't forget to share this video
Exactly, with your loved
and
ones.
stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.